guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and you like a pond build or anything else pond related, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. And if you're returning, welcome back. So yeah, not much time this weekend, got a few hours, so I'm just going to crack on and see what we can get achieved. As always, feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section below, like these legends did here, whether you to let me know if you do anything different or any tips you can give me. It's always good to hear from you. Right, so without further ado, let's crack on. Right, I've just seen a couple of my fish flashing, which is obviously concerning. I did have the chag out a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, because he was flashing. Couldn't find anything, but that kahaku there has just started flashing as well. They have just been fed, so hopefully it's just down to that, but I want to get the chag out, get the kahaku out and give them a scrape and see what we find. So just had the kahaku and the chagoi out, give them a scrape. Everything seems fine, which is good. So always best to test. Probably because they're, I don't know, in the sun. But yeah, it was just after they fed, so maybe that was the reason. But yeah, we're all good. Another job I need to get done today is to get the UV in. I did have a question about it going in the dirty section of the drum down there. Yeah, you would have thought it would go in the part where there's more water, but no, according to the instructions it goes in the dirty water section. But you've got this cut out as well. Well, not the instructions, sorry, not the instructions on the UV. The instructions on the drum says that if you put the submersible UV in, it goes in the dirty section. So you've got the cut out there for the cable, and the cable goes through there. So yeah, I'm gonna get that in. Okay, so that's the 40 watt UV in the dirty section. Comes through the side of the drum there. Just ordered some stick-on cable clips, just so I can tidy these up a bit around there, and yeah, into the ballast. So another job ticked off. So I got these clips from Amazon, just a few quid, little stick-on adhesive cable clips. So clip the cable all the way around. It's looking a lot tidier now. Yep, another job done. Oh, I've made use of my shelves as well. Yes. And my mug collection. If you haven't seen any of those channels, be sure to go ahead and have a look. I was never intending on getting into mugs, but yeah. Right, today's another day, and first job of the day is I need to get that emptied, get all that water pumped out. So at the stage now I need to do a bit of measuring up in there, see where we are with how much more digging out I need to do. So yeah, I need to find myself a piece of hose to go onto my pump, get all that pumped out. Need to move all these rocks, get rid of them slabs. Once it's dug out, I'll probably have another crack at those 2 returns there. So yeah, I'm gonna get the hose, get the pump in there, and get pumping. And we're getting there. Probably just over halfway, or under halfway. I have ordered a couple of tarps which I've got in the house. Massive clear tarp to go over here. I'm probably not going to put a roof on here until next year now. Obviously I've had to get my priorities right with what I'm buying. But yeah, I've got a clear tarp which will go over here, which hopefully will last until next year. I was going to put it up today because the weather was meant to be bad this week, but they've changed their minds and it's meant to be sunny all week, so I may not necessarily get the tarp on this. I've also got one for the front as well, just so that when the pond's empty and I'm working in there, I haven't got and it does decide to rain, I haven't got rain coming in. So yeah, I'll see if we get time today, I'll put them up. We'll see when we get there. Oh, I've pretty much got all of most of it out anyway, before my pump started sucking up here. But yeah, I just put a hole in the bottom of the liner and let that soak through. Not too bothered about that. So next job is to get rid of all these stones, get rid of them 2 old filters and the slabs, and then drag the liner out. And then I'll be able to assess what digging I've got to do. Something's telling me I'm going to regret this. Fucking ants. Absolutely thousands of them. Under the liner. I don't know how to go about this. There are literally thousands. I might have to bang some bait down and then come back to it next week, because yeah, there's a lot of pissed off ants there. And I imagine they go right down the back as well. They're all over the liner. Get some bait out, I think. I am starting to get bitten a little bit there. She's doing my head in. I don't know what it is with this garden. Tends to have ants bloody everywhere. Right, so there we go, the liner's out. All the stones and rocks gone. Ideally I did want to pump all the water out, but yeah, my pump started sucking up air, so hopefully that's going to soak away. If it doesn't, I'll just have to bucket it out. Dry week this week, so hopefully most of that will go. But moving forward, I'll have to start digging out a lot more of this, so these 3 steps are basically going, all that's going to be dug out. And I'm going to take a layer off the top of this here, so I'm going to dig down to where the footings are all the way around, so from there, probably there upwards is going to come off, so there will be a shelf going across that way. Same with this side, from that where the old shelf was there all the way across to there, that's going to be took out. So that's going to be lower as well. As far as the back goes, that's where my bottom drain is going to go under the wall there. So at a minimum, I'm going to have to go down to where that shelf is and that shelf is, straight the way across. So it'll probably take about another 8 to 10 inches off there. This wall here, I'm probably going to cut it back, so probably another foot. Need to remove all of that soil as well. Like I've said before, this is very clay, so yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this. But once that's done, I can get on to relining it, which I'm going to be doing with a bit of difference. Right, so when it comes to lining this pond, I've obviously got the usual options fiberglass box weld liner, just a normal liner folded in, and there is a fourth option. So first, fiberglass. Problem that I would have there, ideally I would have wanted to fiberglass it, but because of me doing this the way I've done it with building around the old pond, I would basically have to concrete the inside of the clay soil once it's all dug out. Now that's another load of mixing concrete, which I don't really want to do. I'd also have to concrete the floor. So yeah, fiberglass. As much as I'd like to have done that, that's not going to be an option. Secondly, liner, just folded in. Yeah, well, I had a liner folded into this, and the amount of shit that I've seen when I'm pulling the liner out that gets caught in all the creases, I think it, you know, I don't have to say that that's not a great idea. Third option would be box weld liner. Now obviously, because I've got all these angles down, so it's going to be coming up, I've got a shelf there coming up, I've got a shelf at the back, out going up, shelf over here. For me to get the measurements right on a box weld liner for this, you know, it's not just like a box weld liner for a 4-dimensional pond. There's loads of shelves, so box weld liner again is out of the question, because I can guarantee that I'd measure it all up and it wouldn't be right. So the option I'm going for is to actually seam a liner into this pond. Now I did this probably about 5 or 6 years ago with a friend's pond, and it's still holding out. Now what this basically consists of is having rubber liner, pieces for each section. So I'll have one piece for the back section there, one piece for this wall, one piece for that wall, one piece for this wall, and one for the bottom. Now basically what I'll be doing is, you'd have the liner in the bottom, drop this liner in, and then it would overlap, and then you'd use seaming tape to join the two liners. Same again over there, seam there, seam there, seam there. You get the gist of it. So basically it'll be either four or five separate pieces of rubber liner, all seamed together with seaming tape, and then finishing the join off with some sealant. Like I said, I did this with a friend's pond about 4 years ago. About 5 years ago now, and yeah, it's still holding out. So yeah, I know it's controversial. Some people will probably say, oh, it's not going to work. But like I say, I've done it before on a smaller pond. I must say it didn't have as many angles in as this one, so this one will be a little bit more challenging. But that's the way I'm going to be going with the liner. Okay, so yeah, that's what the plan is with regards to the rest of the pond. So obviously my next job is to start digging out what I've got to dig out here. I'm going to be using it to level off the garden there. It's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. I need to get this trimmed down, but yeah, I'm going to be using the soil over there just to level that ground out, and hopefully, like I say, that's going to soak away. But in the meantime, I'm going to have, like I said, I've got some tarp, so I'm going to have a crack at getting that over the top, just so if it does rain, I don't get any more water in here. There we go, we've got a tarp up there, bit of shelter to the pond. It looks like twice the size that I ordered, but oh well. Whether it stays up or not, I don't know. Might have to try and fix this a bit first, but yeah, we'll see. So, next bit is to start digging. Seriously forgot how hard it was digging this bloody clay, but we're making progress. You see there, I've come down to where the footings are, that shelf all the way around. I've took that little shelf out down there, and got up to there. So yeah, I am going to have the shelf all the way around. I'll probably take another few inches off this one, bring it back just about, probably about another 6 inches, so take all that out as well, leaving with a little shelf there. Same on that side. I'll probably come out to there and take all that out down there straight the way across. I didn't think this through, putting that tarp off. It's like working in a bloody greenhouse now. But yeah, we're making progress anyway. Decided as well I'm going to stick another return in over there to shoot across there. Obviously I've got the one down there, one down there that still needs to be drilled from this side, so I've got the water flow going that way, and yeah, I'll stick another one over that side to come across. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to leave for today. I'm knackered, and I'll get back to it next weekend. Right, that's it for this one, guys. Making progress. Glad I've got the pond emptied. Now I can start, well, finish digging out the rest of the pond, get it measured up for the rubber liners. I know it's going to be controversial, the way I'm doing this. I know it's not a way that you see being done at all, really. I've only ever seen one other YouTube video with regards to seaming a liner into the pond, but I think it's the best option for me. And hey, I'm pretty sure I can get it to work. If it doesn't, it will be an expensive mistake, but you know, I'm up for trying anything new. So I'm not sure if there'll be a video next week. If it's just me digging, then there's no point really, but I might just give you a little update. We'll see come next weekend. So yeah, as always, sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Really helps me out, and give me a thumbs up if you like the build so far. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.